Alright, welcome back to some GameStonk Simulator. It has been about 3-4 days since I last played, but I remember roughly what happened last time, so let's get straight back into it. Let's see if I can start my Retro Stonk shop game mode, because I remember that was on a timer, and we can still continue, lovely jubbly, although, as I said, we're going to do day 7, see how it goes, and then I'm going to revert back to the survivor mode. Also, I'm recording this on the 20th of October, which is the release day of this game. So if you have been enjoying it, if you do enjoy it, or are just curious to try it out yourself, it will be available at some point. Well, when this video goes out, it should already be available. So go check it out on Steam. And yeah, that's that really. Let's get into it. So I think we're ready to start, aren't we? We've set everything up. We've got our queue here. And not going to lie, I think I'm just going to go for it. The new license, I believe, is for Bling Bling, right? So that should be all. So yeah, let's open the shop. It's going to be a very busy day. Where's my bat? Let's make sure we've got our bat ready to go. And yeah, I guess we just go for it. So all those customers rush again. I'm going to have this in hand, ready to go and ready to swing. Thank you very much. First customer, pick up a copy of Bling Bling. Thank you very much, mate. Let's give you your $10 change. Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much. Cheers, love. It's going to be $60. I think at this point, I'm going to need security, aren't I? Again, I still don't know if the extra employee is going to be security or is going to help me, you know, thieves. Yeah, I guess we'll figure that out at some point. Also, I'm aware that people keep like walking through this little gap. Which I don't know how to feel about, because on one hand, they're not causing much harm, thankfully. They're sort of just focused on queuing up like regular, ordinary, respectful, civilized civilians. I just did something bad. Why did I get like a big minus at the top? I think we got robbed. I'm not going to lie. Either we've got robbed or I've upset a customer that's been waiting because he's not happy. But that was $140, I think I saw. So I'm really hoping that that's not someone robbing us. I'll find out at the end when we have a look at our report, and we'll confirm. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super hopeful. I'm really not super hopeful. But anywho, we'll try and stay positive. We'll focus on, you know, what's going well so far. We'll try and speed up our giving out change process a little bit. Because I think being sort of tunnel visioned on the register may play a part in me missing vital events that may occur. I'm not going to lie, $140. If truly I was robbed of that, I'd just give him extra money. If truly I was robbed of that, that's an L. I'll be very honest. That is quite the L to take. That was a hell of a purchase, boss man. Ratings to you. I guess anything we did lose out being robbed if we were, we've now made back from you alone. I know we've made it back in general anyway. We've more than made it back. Yeah, even if we only had him as a customer, we are good. Very good. I guess that's why it's good to keep an eye out on what's going on that top bar as well. It's a little bit out of sight, but the red font will always stick out. That was how I saw it anyway. I wasn't even looking at it. Right, so far, is that 1,640 that we've made today? It's very, very decent. It is. I believe it is. Thank you, mate. $19. I think I've been fairly quick, actually, at giving them change today. See that minus $9. So I don't understand. So that was from that sale then. That minus $9 that came up at the very top. So why? Because I gave him the right amount of change. I didn't give him anything extra. As far as I know. I might need to watch that one back. But I'm pretty certain I didn't give him anything I shouldn't have. Thank you, love. $28. Oh, well, there you go. Take an extra $2. See that minus $40 at the top? Where's... Oh, because they're not happy. Oh, I need to restock. That's why. We've run out of... Yeah, that might be why then. Maybe they wanted to get something. Didn't find it in stock and we're basically just upset about it. Let's make sure we got everything. Controllers we're good for. Okay, yeah, I do need an extra employee now. I've reached that point where I think it's hurting us that we don't have an extra employee. Got some customers waiting here. Sorry, love. Didn't mean to keep you waiting. Thank you very much. Damn, so what the hell was I missing then that I lost out on $144 or whatever it was? Well, you better give me an extra rating for that, love, not gonna lie. Interesting. So, okay, so that didn't seem to happen because we were robbed, but rather because we were missing some stock. Understandable.
Wow.
I think I might have been playing it a bit too safe. I think we're done now. I think I might have been playing it a bit too safe with how much I bought. I thought I bought a lot, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, when they said hot, they really meant hot. They really meant hot. Right, end of day report. Let's have a look then. So we've smashed our value stolen, so we did get robbed then. So to be fair, we also lost 160, which is a ton in itself in missing orders. But yeah, we did unfortunately get robbed. They must have made it out quick then. I'm gonna be really annoyed if I edit this footage and see the person running out. But I can't be mad at myself. There was a lot going on. But yeah, we hit our new record, no surprise. Almost 2k worth of sales. And we would go into next week. However, whoa, new power-ups available, or just power-ups available? New radio channels. Should you have a little listen? Some lo-fi. I'm not going to lie. If you tuned into my streams, especially my Train Sim Mod 6 ones, you'll know lo-fi is my jam. Lo-fi is my jam. New furniture, it said, right? What are the new furniture? It'd be nice if they were marked as new, or am I just being a muppet? Wide retro display shelves. That's what I'm going to need. Wide shelves. I'm definitely going to need the wide shelves. But cool. I think this retro mode has provided us with a deep insight into many things, actually. How much money we can really make, the opportunities available to us, the importance of probably having another employee. Although I really do think if I had another employee, their job would just be to work the register. I can't imagine another employee running security unless you can get another employee and then choose what they do. That would be interesting. But anyway, I'm going to save this. I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future, we might come back to it. But for now, I'm going to return to the initial game mode that we were on. LWD Stonk Survivor mode. So I think with this one, there's a lot more at stake, isn't there, realistically? Quite a lot more at stake. Haven't touched this since last week, Monday. Wow, 13th. Like I said, I'm recording this on the 20th. So it's been literally a whole week. Mad. So on this humble save, we've only got $27.66. We're on day 5. We're just under $200 away from our quota, which I'm very confident we'll hit for sure. We've still got a small little store. We're yet to buy a hammer and expand. Not that there's much of a need to expand, if we're being honest. We've only got 2 games on sale at the moment, plus some controllers. What I think I'll do, just to avoid disappointment, is I think I'm going to remove these off the shelves, put some of them in the boxes, other ones I will just drop on the floor. And I think, oh, you know what, I can't do it. I was going to add controllers and place a whole row of controllers here. I don't think that's happening though, so you know what, never mind. Let's pick these back up and stack them back on the shelves. If I'm not mistaken, I am ready to start up. I usually end my sessions like preparing myself for the next day, so I think we're good to just open up and kind of see how we do. Yeah, I remember Way of the Fist was selling a little bit slowly as well. That's why I didn't think it was necessary to buy any more of that particular stock. The radio I'm going to put here. Can you still hear it? Is it quieting down a bit? Yeah, we're good. Right, cool. Well, let's open the day. I'm sort of going to have to work my mind backwards a little bit to when I'm still going to have this in hand. I'm going to have to work my mind backwards a little bit to when things were, you know, to more humble days where we don't have multi-$1,000 retros on the shelves and, you know, multiple different games in a massive store. We take it easy. At least this way, we shouldn't get robbed realistically, and there shouldn't be anyone under my nose as well. I wonder if they all have that very obvious, well, this very obvious. I'm not gonna drop it. I messed up. Oh my god, she's gonna get away with it. There's no shot. Oh my god, that was close. I forgot it was R and not F to swing the bat. I ended up pressing F and just throwing the bat away as I'm chasing her. That must have looked very weird. Right, so just giving us $6 for our troubles. We'll go back into the store and see what we almost lost it here, so I can come back to it later. We have had this customer waiting for a while, poor thing. And she has actually, you know what? $70 worth of goods on day 5 on this save is actually very decent. I won't even lie. You know what? Oh, I was going to have 20 cents on the house, but no. Let me play it a bit smart, you know? Let me play it a bit smart. I'm going to be tempted to do my custom as well, but I have to have a sort of a business first mentality, you know? Thank you very much for your purchase. You know what? We're actually doing pretty well today. I'll be very honest. We are actually doing fairly well. 20 cents. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, having this bat in hand is actually an OP strat. I'm not gonna lie. We have also, if you look at the top bar, we have actually hit our quota for the week. So we're good. We're comfy. We're comfy. Anything from here on is stress-free income, of which we could probably put a decent amount in our back pocket, and yeah, move comfortably into next week. That's great, actually. That's actually very decent. Way of the Fist game. I forgot the name of it for a second, even though it was literally right in my face. We've got an extra 2 hours on this store, I believe. We opened 1 hour earlier than usual. She wants Way of the Fist, so we don't have Way of the Fist. Noted. Well, that's interesting, because the reason I believe that I didn't stock it was because it was moving quite slowly, and if that Muppet hadn't robbed me, or tried to rob me anyway, there would have been a copy for her. That's a shame. Anywho, one last customer. Mate! Brother, like, Way of the Fist is here, and yes, I put it after you came into the store, but you have the ability to look left, look right, whoop, you know, etc. You're looking over here. You should be looking over here. Anywho, Way of the Fist is quite a popular one today. Extortion Simulator did okay, I think, as well. Okay, so the person who's looking for Way of the Fist goes to look at Extortion Sim. The person who wants to get Extortion Sim is looking at Way of the Fist. I don't really understand the way you lot's minds work, but you know what? Let me not even judge you, man. Let me not even judge you. Let's close the day. Let's see what our report is saying. So honest income, 271. 40 in missed orders. That's not too, well, I was going to say it's not too bad. On this game mode, it is a decent amount, but you know what? Could be worse. Our rating's gone down a bit to 4.2, and you know what? I hear it. We should have had stock. We didn't. That's on me. No problem at all. We're at 360 for the all-time high daily income, so we didn't manage to hit that, but I am not too fast. Right. Let's open another day. So we will stock up on... Oh, our light switch is on now, isn't it? There you go. Right, boss man, give me 1 minute. So we definitely need the Way of the Fist, right? So I'm on $300. So we definitely need to buy Way of the Fist stock, more controllers, I think. So what I'm going to do is... I think it's time to get literally this. I was going to say, I think it's time to get a shelf now. Like a proper shelf. So what I think I'm going to do is... increase sale price of phony items by $2 when phony items are on the shelves. I think I have to, don't I? I have to get these two. That's $240. It's not going to leave me with much, you know. That's not going to leave me with much. How much is Way of the Fist? Because I think I have to get Way of the Fist. $108 a unit. Okay. And then let me get the shelf. Because, yeah, I mean, I need this first anyway. Because this will only increase the sale price of those items when the phony items are on phony shelves already. So let me get the shelf, and then I think I'm going to remove this shelf. So what I'll do is, the bin doesn't need to be here. We learned that that's really only for me to use. So I'll place the bin over here. I think I'll move the shelves along. So I'll move you right up here, just so customers can't squeeze in as well, like we were seeing in our other save. I'm trying to make it as close as possible to both the wall and the register. Move you along there as well. Whoops. And so now we'll drop the weapon, pick you up, and then place you right beside these ones. There we go. So now I'm going to move You guys, let me move you guys first actually, and then place you here and clear you guys as well. So I'll focus on Wave of the Fist being here and taking up this space. Put you on the shelves over here. Try and pick you guys up as well, as many as we can. Place you guys around here as well. Some space for more. That's okay though. I'll get you from here. Perfect. And we've got 3 more. 1 more. All right, I just have to hold that in hand then. That's okay. Controllers. I can't afford to get more right now. I have to prioritize Wave of the Fist. That seems to be quite popular. And we're running super low. So I'm going to have to buy 1 unit of that, which will only leave us with $57. That's okay. That's okay. We can work with that. We can work with that. As long as we've got enough stock of what customers are going to be interested in, we can make that money back. I am going to need this though. I am going to need this. I also wouldn't mind getting a no don't go shelf over here, right? And then we can have 2 sort of basic ones for just generic items, and then a phony focused one, a no don't go focused one. And I don't know when the next hard thing releases. Day 7, so tomorrow basically. Not too fussed about that, low key. Not too fussed at all. I think we're good. I think we're good. We can only do so much with the finances we have available. We can only do so much. So yeah, let's just go for it, man. Should be another decent day. Should be another decent day, to be honest. Hopefully we have roughly as much customers as we had the day before, because that was quite good, I'm not gonna lie. The cinema being there, I really wonder if like we can do anything with that, or if that has any bearing on our store. You know, cinemas tend to be busier on Saturdays than any other day, I think, right? So maybe that's why we're hot on Saturdays, or maybe it's just because it's the weekend. I don't know. It could literally just be like a generic weekend. Interestingly enough, our max retro budget here is high. I believe it's higher than day 6 on our retro focused game mode. Although I could be completely wrong. But I feel like it is. Or maybe it's high for what this save was on. I don't know, but $460+. Way higher than what I had in mind previously. It just sticks out like a sore. Still quite a bit of interest in Wave of the Fists. But yeah, thankfully we've got a decent amount of stock there now. I think the next customer after this one has some retros. Yeah, well, 1 retro. PUBG. I need to remember to pronounce that one correctly. PUBG. And there's your change. He likes what he's seeing. What has he seen? As a blue caught his eye. It has indeed. Thank you very much, mate. $80 change. Hopefully he didn't give me a fake note. $100 note for $20 item is interesting. Is it $20 or how much are we selling that for? Seemed a bit sus. Yo, she timed that to perfection. You know what? Fair enough. I'm going to give you a couple more though, because you deserve it. But I can only give you respect because I think I looked down for like a split second. She was out of view for a split second, and I only just caught her running away. And it was what, for a $20 item? Really? Really? What a fiend. Is the game really that good that you'd risk Joe and risk getting beaten up for $20? Come on, darling, man. You got to do better than that. You got to do better than that. Can't be that down bad. Like, she had $6 to give me for my troubles. So, you know, she can't be that down bad. Anywho, negativity aside, I see that he's just picked up a copy of Wave of the Fist. It's actually quite cool. You see it taken off the shelf. Why did she say it so seductively? You actually see it get taken off the shelf when the customers pick it up. I like that detail, man. I like that detail. I'm a sucker for detail. Whether it be Sims, whether it just be games like this, you know, just, I was going to say generic. It's not a generic game, actually. But I like it. I like detail, man. I like detail in all my games. The retro budget's gone up, $475, although we've got no more retros to sell. I wonder if the retros affects their, like, do they get upset if I don't have a particular retro like they do for some of the games? I don't think so. $14 for my troubles. You know what? That's profit. That's like, I like these thieves, you know, in a way, because it's almost like, it's like they've come and we're doing like a game show thing, right? The challenge is, can they successfully rob? If so, I've lost my stock. If not, however, Then I've made, you know, $14 here, $6 there. That's actually not too bad, eh? Not too bad at all. Right, I think we are done for the day. Lovely jubbly. We are done just like that. So, drop the bat. Our controllers, I don't think we sold any. Maybe we sold like one, but the shelves are still full. Extortion Simulator actually done well today. And Way of the Fist once again. This is our top seller, I think. I definitely need to invest a bit more into that. Well, that brings our second day to the close. All in all, 3 days. And I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Let's prepare for tomorrow, though. So, definitely ordering another Way of the Fist. Although tomorrow's hot, I believe, right? Yeah, tomorrow's hot. Tomorrow's hot. And we've got a new game coming out. Oh, bro. We've got a new game coming out. And tomorrow's hot. I don't know if I've got money for it. Corners have to be cut somewhere. So we're definitely going to buy, I think, 2 of these, right? They're only $30 per unit. So that's $60. That leaves us with $300. And then we can $100 on 1 unit of Way of the Fist. Because we are also going to need to buy the license for the new game as well, for Supermarket Humiliator. So that's going to cost us a little bit. And I don't know how much it's going to be. So, let's start the next day. We'll set ourselves up for the next episode. So honest income today, 283. We're back up to 5 stars. You love to see it. And here's the hot day. So let's see what Bill's got first and foremost. Hello, boss. Just on time. Please, somebody's got a license for me, mates. Please, somebody's got a license for me. You don't. Honestly. Ooh, 5% discount on purchases of mega hard items. It's $100 though, man. It's $100. Yeah. So that would be, hypothetically, right? $100 plus the $50 here, so that's $150. And it's $270 a unit. Ay. Oh god, how much was that discount again, boss? How much was that discount? 5%. Oh my days, man. Nah, I think we've got enough to do this. Listen. This is what I'm gonna do, right? We've got 310 right now, yeah? We have to buy a unit of this. So that's gonna leave us with like $40. And there's nothing else I can do with $40. We are cooked. I'm not gonna lie. We are going to run out of Way of the Fist. We might even run out of controllers. How much is a unit of controllers again? I actually don't remember. We're cooked. Yeah. We're cooked. We're cooked. Yo, you lot. I'm telling you now, yeah, this is a really bad business idea. But hey, we're cooked. We're cooked. I'm so sorry, but we're just cooked. Yo, I need a loan or something from you guys, man. Yeah. I need a loan from you, man. You know, this $100 could come really clutch if we flip it, you know, but there's no guarantee and the risk is just way too high. So that's going to be a no-go. Gramps, what are you selling me, man? Got some news, good news and bad news? Talk to me, man. Skip it out for a while. Benzo is still trying every single week to hunt me down and shut this place for good. Wait, what does that have to do with you, though? Won't they be coming after me? See that bar at the top of your screen? Yep, that's your sales quota. Absolutely, you have only one chance to sell enough to hit that mark, or he'll turn this place into a new experiment. So that's why it's survivor mode. We literally go 1 week without hitting our quota. We are cooked. Like, actually, though, there's no coming back. Oh, here we go. Oh, no, tell a lie. We get 3 chances to stay above the mark. Okay. Every stolen item or disappointed customer. Yeah, that has my quota. I know that already. Go all in. It'll either make you rich or bury you. Oh, here's some cash to help. Yo, Gramps, you are a legend. Yo. Hey. I was going to the wrong people, you know. He's a real one. Oh my god, that has helped so flipping much. Okay. So everything changes then. Oh man, I might even risk. You know what? Let's go for it. Should I get that now? I might as well, you know. I don't want to just like throw the money away, but I might as well. Right, let me get that. And then I'm going to go for 1 reroll. I don't really need this, to be fair. I'm going to go for 1 reroll. Nope. No. Oh man, it's $100. Go for it. Go for it. Like I'm gonna need that today. Let's keep it real. I'm going to need that today. There's another one as well. I think I can stack them, you know. So then increase the sell price. The sell price would be increased by $4 in total. Oh, but then I'm only gonna be left at 460. Let me buy the stock that I need. Hold on. So these are 256 now. Are they already in my cart? 1 unit is in my cart. So maybe I'll go for 1 unit of that. 1 unit of that. That's totals at 364. That leaves me with like just under $200, right? I think if my maths adds up. I did want to get a unit of controllers. That would leave me pretty much dry though. Man. Wait, let me see. Let me order those. So yeah, 196. So what's this? This is the supermarket humiliator, which I think I will put, you know what, put that down real quick. Drop that. I'm gonna pick up all of these, put them, okay, maybe they're at the bottom, and then I'm gonna put you here. Man, is 1 shelf gonna be enough? Honestly, I'll keep it real with you lot. I don't think so. I really don't think so. But I can only play with the cards that I've been dealt, and realistically, I don't think so. I've got $196, right? If I buy a unit of controllers, that's 170. Money's done. Basically, I've got one chance to buy something. Either I spend the money on another Way of the Fist, I spend it on controllers, which I think I'm going to take a risk and say I'm going to do. I think that's a better option. I'll keep it real. I think that's the better option. Because the controllers yesterday were dead, but we've definitely got way more Way of the Fist than we do controllers. Now let's do controllers. I think it only makes sense. It only makes sense that we get a unit of controllers. Oh man, hope to God that, you know, just hope to God that they don't sell out, you know. Hope that nothing sells out. We're down to $25, and I think I've done the best I possibly could with what I have. So yeah, we'll continue tomorrow or whenever the next episode comes out. Day 7, we'll see what Day 7 has in store for us. We'll see what Day 7 has in store for us. I'm ready. I'm feeling good about it. Don't know about you guys, but I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please do like if you have done so. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment down below whether you'll be buying the game or not. Remember, it is out by the time this video will come out. Let me know what you think about it. Have a lovely rest of your days. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Health is wealth. Jesus Christ loves you all. And until the next one, peace out.